It's day 15, and we are officially halfway through this 30-day series of playing free online games so I can hopefully get monetized and finally buy a real gaming PC. Before we start today's game, I just need to take a quick second. This has been such a bittersweet moment for me, and I'm just super proud that I've made it this far. But at the same time, I'm having way more fun than I expected. And I already know that I'm going to blink and this series is just going to be over. As we get closer to the end, I've been thinking a lot about the future of this channel and where I want it to go. It will definitely stay mostly gaming, but I do enjoy doing random stuff, as you might have seen in my other videos. So I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what you've thought about this series so far and what you'd actually like to see moving forward. Once this series ends, I do plan on uploading an update talking about how this whole thing went, whether I even got monetized, and what my plan is moving forward. So your feedback will actually matter, and I will take it into account. But lastly, thank you so much. If you're still here from day one, I really appreciate you watching and supporting and helping this channel grow. I'm really excited to see where this goes, and honestly, it all starts here with you. So thank you. That all being said, let's jump into today's game. Today I played Eternal Siege, and honestly, it was pretty fun. It's a wave style game with big Middle Earth vibes. There are monsters of all different sizes that just keep coming at you, and all you have is a sword to defend yourself. I played only for about 30 minutes, which worked out perfectly because my computer only lets me record 30 minutes of gameplay at a time before I have to save it and start recording again. So I figured that was a good stopping point anyways, since I did hit level 100, which is actually the max level. And at this point, it was only wave 16, so there wasn't really much to gain. Plus, I did notice that my health was barely dropping. Even when I was surrounded getting beat by monsters, my health just didn't go down. That's when I started wondering if the game is basically never ending. My health was so high that it didn't really feel like I was in danger at any moment. I am curious on how far you could actually go before dying, but I feel it would take hours before that could happen. And I did test it out. I tried to get hurt and nothing really ever happened. Moving on, the map was really cool. There was water in the middle that hurt you when you went in it. There was also a campfire that hurt you when you went in it. But there were so many trees. It looked really cool, but honestly, they just got in the way more than anything. There was also a bunch of rocks you can climb on, and overall there's just a decent area of map that you can run around and hunt down a lot of the monsters. But I mostly stayed in the same spot because the monsters just come straight to you, and there was really no reason to run around unless you just wanted to. Movement wise, the character can jump, they can do front flips and block with their sword and do a bunch of different attacks, which really makes the game fun. But that being said, like many of the other games, this game was very glitchy. I've been noticing issues with these online games. At first, I thought it was my computer, but I tested it out by downloading Warzone, and that ran extremely smooth. Even though this laptop isn't made for gaming, I was able to game with a very high tech game. So it's definitely these free online games, and it's not my setup. The glitches were a big problem, but it wasn't that bad. You couldn't actually enjoy the game. It just definitely took away a lot from the experience. Another problem I found with the game was the pause button. Um, it does technically pop up a leave option, but the game doesn't actually pause, and you lose everything that you gained throughout the game when you leave. So if you do need to step away from the game, you're kind of out of luck there. So once you start the game, just know you're going to be there for a very long time. Moving to the other features of the game, on the home screen, you can actually customize your character a little bit. You can change your facial features like the eyes, the hair, and the mouth, but the overall body does stay basically the same. Most of the customization is just changing different colors to the tops, the pants, the belts, stuff like that. There's also an option to switch to a female character, but the customization options are basically exactly the same as the male. There is also a multiplayer option too, and I feel like if you had a group of friends with a lot of time, you could actually get pretty far in this game. As for the enemies, there were a decent variety of different monsters. The small ones were decently fast and had some weapons, but the medium sized ones I found to be the easiest to kill, and that kind of surprised me. There was a big white blob style monster, which was really annoying because they would just roll at you, but it was funny when they died because they would just sink into the ground. And lastly, there was a really big monster, and they would slam their fists on you immediately as you get close to them. And that got old pretty fast because they constantly knock you down, and you have a very hard time getting back up. But like I said before, none of them really do much damage to you. You could be completely surrounded, and it's really not stressful at all. They could just be beating you, and your health wouldn't change very much. So take that as you will. Overall, External Siege was fun. It was simple and kind of a almost mindless game, but in a good way. If it wasn't for the glitches and a lack of a real pause button, it probably would have been a much better experience. I do wish there was a little bit more to the game than just waves of monsters. Like maybe something more to work towards would have been a lot more fun, but I did like this game. For today, I'm going to be putting Siege in the fourth place spot. I basically just asked myself, starting at the bottom, did I have more fun playing Siege than this game? And that's where I ended up. Well, that wraps up day 15. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, let me know in the comments what you thought about the series so far and what you want to see moving forward. And I will see you tomorrow for day 16.